Hi, Sal here again. This part of the segment of the video, we have to chop out the video as short as possible because in YouTube you can only go as long as 10 minutes. So at this part of the video, what we're going to teach you is techniques and tips on how you can do balloon twisting and terminology so that when we start doing balloon twisting, you know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and use a blue balloon right over here. Okay, you stretch it. The more you stretch it, the softer the balloon gets, and it's a lot easier to twist. So when you're popping, when you're doing balloon twisting, whoop, okay, that's a very good example of balloon twisting. Okay, when you're doing balloon twisting, it's good to pop it, make it soft and easier to twist. Yet at the same time, when you're especially basic learning how to make balloon animals, you want to make sure you leave enough space right here without air, because every time you're twisting the balloons, you're pushing out air towards the back. So that's why you want to leave some air here. I mean, on an average, you want to leave around about 6 to 5, inches of non-inflated air when you're pumping balloons. And then before I make my knot, what I would do is I would burp the air, because usually most of the air are left here. So when you start doing balloons, you start popping balloons easier, especially if you're using old balloons that you buy from like a Party City or something like that. That's why I like using fresh balloons, because less chances of popping the balloons. So now that I've burped the balloons, I will make a knot just like this. Now you're ready to start twisting. Now, when I twist, I always pinch and twist. As you can see, I pinch and then twist. I don't go just twist, because what happens is when I pinch, I put the friction on my fingers, not on the balloons against the balloons. Okay? And I always pinch with my right hand, depends on, if you're righty or lefty. I pinch right here forward all the time so I don't get confused, right? So when you're learning, you always pinch forward like this. Okay? So now, let me show you how to make a dog quickly, because I've already taught you how to make a balloon dog from the other videos. So now I can do it fast without confusing you. You can just go ahead and rewind it. Then now I'm going to do the body. Then here's the leg. And then two more legs. As you can see, that's how you make a basic balloon dog. Okay? That's the basic balloon dog. Now, I'm going to show you how to cut balloons without using scissors. Okay? Because you're going to be needing it, saving time. If you're doing a lot of balloon twisting, you have a line. It takes extra time pulling out the scissors and stuff like that. Although, if you're brand new doing this, then of course it's okay to use the scissors. But for me, I already taught myself in the beginning how to cut balloons without using scissors. It takes a few practice, but once you get it, it becomes natural. Okay? When you're cutting balloons without air, it's hard, like this. But if you're cutting balloon with air, it's easy, like this. Okay, all you need to do is find the place where you want it, where you want to cut the balloon. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a knot right over here. Okay, so if I needed to make the last part of the bubble right here, I would twist here, and then I would move forward right here, so I have extra length of the balloon to make it easy for me to make a knot. So I would go like this, and then pop, and then you're left here, and then you make a knot. Alright? So that's how you cut a balloon without using scissors. So the previous tip that I gave you earlier is when you're twisting, make sure you twist against your fingers, not against the balloons. Because when you start doing that, your friction against a balloon against the balloons, most likely you'll pop the balloon easy. Alright? So that's it. That's a few helpful tips for you to avoid popping a lot of balloons when you're beginning to start learning balloon twisting.